Hi from Barbara and happy holidays! Here I am with the perfect recipe for this season. But up there, down in the description and at the end of the video, you will find last year entire menu with meat. This year you will see another recipe but with fish. This is a perfect one because it looks a little bit like a Christmas tree with a lot of cocktail tomatoes and olives with different colors, and it's really cute. If you prefer fish, this is the recipe. But last year I also had some ideas about festive recipes with fish. So I will put again a link up here, down there and at the end with an appetizer and a very surprise salmon recipe. But let's go and prepare this year cod. The ingredients for today's dish are cod, cocktail tomatoes, black and green olives. For the seasoning, you will need olive oil, powdered garlic, pepper, salt and fresh parsley. As you probably already know, all fruit and vegetable contain carbs, and on a very low carb diet like keto, we must pay attention to the quantity of carbohydrates we eat. Usually, fruit is forbidden, but there are some exceptions, like tomatoes. So enjoy them, keeping an eye on your macros. Today, we are cutting them in half to prepare a delicious condiment for our fish. It will be enough to cook the tomatoes in olive oil, seasoning them with powdered garlic, salt and black pepper. While waiting, I'd like to remind you that a few weeks ago I prepared another delicious recipe with cod. Last time I baked it with onion and lemon, so here you can see the photo from my Instagram page, but I will put you also the link to that video up here, down in the description, and as usual at the end of this video. So I hope you will like that too. After 5 minutes, it's time to add some fresh and chopped parsley. And finally, our cod. I'm using fresh one, but also the frozen fillets are perfect for this recipe. If you don't know my Instagram, I invite you to give a look, because there you can find thousands of ketogenic recipes. They are all easy to prepare and very child-friendly, because when we started keto in 2014, our daughter was 10 years old and our son 15, so I tried to cook something fun and colorful. Now some more parsley on top, and we should finish the cooking putting a lid on our pan. This will help to form the steam that will cook even the top part of our fish. Just a couple of minutes before serving, we'll add the olives. I choose both the green and the black ones because inside the keto allowed foods, I always try to enjoy the variety. Not only to have fun and add colors to my dishes, but also because different ingredients means different nutrients. For example, when I eat bell peppers, even if I know that the green ones are the lowest in carbs content, I try to enjoy all the colors. Many times the difference in carbohydrates is really little, but having a diet rich of a lot of vitamins and minerals is totally worth it. We are not only macronutrients, but also quality and variety. As you can see, our cod with cocktail tomatoes and olives is ready, and it looks amazing. Actually, it also smells great, and I'm really sorry that you are not here with me, but I hope you will try this very easy and yummy recipe. The final touch is some fresh parsley on top, because this aromatic herb has two different flavors. The first one is the bitterness that you feel when it's cooked, and that will match perfectly with our olives. The second one is the freshness that it adds to all the plate when it is raw, and this freshness always matches with all fish recipes. So today we will enjoy both flavors. And here you can admire our final creation, beautiful, delicious and ketogenic. Thank you for watching, and if you want to make me a Christmas present, subscribe to my channel. See you here with a keto video in English every Monday, but also with the same video in Spanish on Wednesday and in Italian on Fridays. The recipe was so easy that we have some time for a walk around Stockholm, that during this season is a true winter wonderland. And as you can see, we are not the only ones enjoying yesterday's snow and today's beautiful sun. We are now in Humlegården. There is a beautiful park downtown Stockholm. It is 400 years old, and in 16th century it was the royal fruit garden, but already in 17th century it was open to the public. Here there are many things to do, because there is a huge kids playground, big skateboard ramps and even an open air gym. I really love this place. During this season, and probably for a couple of more months, we will be below 0 degrees Celsius. There are approximately 30 degrees Fahrenheit, well below. But it's so beautiful, this city, that I highly recommend you to come visiting even in winter time. In Humlegården there is also the Kungliga Biblioteket, the Swedish Royal Library, this huge yellow building where you can find all the Swedish books printed in history. They have everything. This giant bearded uncle, who in his thoughts looks out over the park, sitting with crossed hands over a bag in his lap, is a temporary installation that you can admire until spring 2020. I hope you enjoyed this walk, because it's already time to go home. In fact, the sunset is a few minutes away, even if it's only 2 p.m. See you next week with another keto adventure.